How's it going, boys and girls? My name is Cowry here at the Carrot Club. In today's video, we're going to talk about unlocking your skill level because I know a lot of you are struggling with this, so I'm going to give you guys some tips and tricks to get them up really fast. I'm also going to be making this super easy for beginner as well because the game is complicated enough as it is, so with that, let's get right into it. The very first thing I want to emphasize is, if you want to do everything in the game, then you need to unlock all your workbenches to craft the things you want, especially if you are going to be creative and build a lot of cool stuff for people to see. Now, if you don't have the materials to craft those workbenches, then this video is also going to help you get those workbenches, as well as getting your levels up, because getting more levels means getting more materials. If material is your #1 problem, then by doing the stuff here in this video, you'll have them in no time. Make sure to give a like and subscribe for this wonderful tip. Before we get into grinding each level, I have ground rules in place that will make this even easier for you. #1, you only want to grind level when you have the 4 times XP bonus. You will get this bonus every day. This is going to help you level with less stress and actually make you feel like you are progressing in the game. Without the 4 times XP bonus, you'll be grinding for hours, so don't do it. Rule #2, grind only for 10 to 30 minutes per day. There is a reason why I'm telling you guys this, because it is extremely time consuming to level up a certain category. For example, the maximum level for animal care is level 92. Now, you're not going to sit there for 92 levels in a single day, because first, that would be very boring. Second, it is a waste of time. So only grind for 10 to 30 minutes a day and enjoy the rest of your day playing other games like, Arsenal or, Adopt Me or whatever games that you find fun. The first categories of level we want to get into is wood cutting, because there is nothing special about it and it is the easiest thing to grind. Your objective is to focus on getting at least maple tree or a hickory tree, because those give you the largest amounts of experience point and you can just plant them without any prerequisite. If you don't have one or you can't afford one, I'm sure someone can give you one if you ask them nicely, as long as you don't ask them for a smelter afterwards. Once you have the sapling, you want to plant a tree on the edge of your island. If you have more than one, just plant every tree you've got. Now the trick here is, when it is fully grown, break the grass and not the tree. And here's why. Because tree is really hard to break down, especially for hickory. If you are using a wooden axe, it'll take you forever to break down that tree. So the easiest way to take down a tree is to remove the grass itself. That way, it saves time and you also get the experience point at the same time. When you follow this trick, you'll get 330 XP points for every hickory tree you break, and you also get the woods. Now all you have to do is repeat this process until you reach level 46. The second category is mining, where you use your pickaxe to break stones, coals, and iron, stuff like that. And there's a lot to talk about in mining. First, I want to give a little bit of tips for beginners who just got started. You want to mine enough in town to unlock the iron pickaxe, because that's the best pickaxe that you can afford, that you can actually make until you get the gold and diamond. Another thing you need to know about the pickaxe is that it gets stronger the more levels you have. So in other words, you can still be using a wooden pickaxe and still be able to break things really fast. The objective for mining is to get as much iron ores, coals, and crystallized iron as you can, because you'll need to use those to unlock weapons and tools for your other levels as well. You can get them very quickly now because the drop rate had increased. Instead of grinding for hours to get one crystallized iron, now you can get one in about 10 to 15 minutes. Now for the rest of you who have been playing this game for a while, who have access to all the other islands and are struggling to level up the mining, I have done a little research to show you the best place to mine. For the experiment, I timed myself mining as fast as I can for 5 minutes to see how many experience points I can get, and these are the results. In town, mining coals, iron, and stones only, you'll get 5,082 experience points in just 5 minutes. You also get the benefits of getting a lot of crystallized iron in the process as well. Now mind you, coal, iron, and stone give the least amounts of XP. So for me to get 5,082 XP in 5 minutes, that's a lot of experience points. Moving on to BAFFALKOR Island, where you mine coals, stone, electrite, and gold. You're only going to get 4,440 experience points in 5 minutes. Now this might sound surprising to you because gold gives the largest amounts of XP there is. Unfortunately, gold doesn't consistently spawn, so therefore your overall experience will not be as high. Also, the resources is really far away from each other. Running around a lot is also a factor. On Wizard Island, you get 3,792 experience points, making it the worst place to mine. The reason why this number is so low is because of the running distance between each resources. I wasted a lot of time running around than actually breaking. Sometimes respawn rate is so low that I actually don't know where to go, so I won't recommend anybody mining here at all. And the last place is this desert island where you only mine redstones. For 5 minutes of your time, you can get a whopping 7,344 experience points, making it the best place for mining. The reason is, there are a ton of redstones laying around. Each pile gives you 72 experience points. They respawn faster than you can actually mine, and you don't have to run around as much. Because of this consistency, you can continuously get 72 experience points almost every 2 to 3 seconds, and if you keep doing that, you'll unlock your diamond pick in no time. So these are the final stats. If you want to get your mining to level 62 for the diamond pickaxe, then Desert Island is the way to go. The next category is combat. You need to level this up to get access to other islands to mine better resources like golds and diamonds. Now for beginner, you need to have a weapon for this. Now ideally, you want to get your hands on the TIDAL Spellbook because of the splash damage that it has, making it the best weapon to use for leveling up. And if you cannot get one, you can just use any weapons for now until you have a TIDAL Spellbook. The idea is very simple. Fight slime until you reach level 16. This will give you access to BAFFALKOR Island. Then you keep fighting BAFFALKOR until you reach level 25 for Wizard Island. Then you keep fighting Wizard until you reach level 41. Then finally, when you reach the desert island, you fight scorpions until you reach level 50. Fortunately, there is no fastest way of getting to that level because there is no other monsters that you can fight that you can substitute what I just described. However, once you reach level 50, you can unlock all the other weapons easily without grinding much. So that means if you want level 50 heavy weapon or archery, you can do so very quickly. And this is how you do it. The trick is to fight Core every 2 hours. Core gives 2,499 experience points per kill. With 4 times experience bonus, you get 9,999 experience points for both your combat skills and the weapon that you're using. This means you are getting 19,999 experience points in 3 minutes. You won't get this kind of experience points anywhere else. What you want to do is reduce Core's health until he is almost dead, but don't kill him. I'm using the vent bow because it does a lot of damage and I don't have to move anywhere else. All I do is stand at the entrance and shoot until Core is almost dead. With only 1 health left, you want to switch to a weapon that you want to level up. For me, I switch to a hammer because I need more levels on the heavy weapon. Then you kill Core with it. This way, your heavy weapon would take all the credit for the kill, even though your heavy weapon didn't do anything at all. You can do this with any weapon. If you have a wooden sword, then you kill Core with a wooden sword. If you can do that, make sure you subscribe and tell everyone that you kill Core with a wooden sword. Fourth category is forging. This is going to be a very difficult one for a lot of people because you really need to have at least 1 smelter for this to work. What you don't want to do is try to level this up manually with like 10 furnaces. You'll get bored after clicking for 2 minutes. Luckily for you, smelters are actually much easier to get now because of the drop rate for pink gear had increased. So in other words, you can get yourself 3 pink gears in 1 day, whereas before you have to grind the whole day for 1 pink gear. Once you have your smelter, the only thing you want to smelt is either iron or copper because they get cooked up really fast. Depending on what you need, if you need a lot of iron, then you just make iron. If you don't need any materials, then just make copper. So over a period of time, your forging level will increase without you knowing it. So at the moment, I'm sitting on level 70 and I only have 3 smelters working, 2 for copper and 1 for gold, and that's all you need. The next 3 category is farming, cooking, and economy. You have to do these 3 simultaneously because doing them individually takes too much time, especially for economy. So the game plan is this. To get farming, cooking, and economy level up at the same time, we need to farm things that we can cook and in turn sell them to the merchant, and that's it. So the trick for farming XP is to grow weeds and carrots. You can substitute carrots for starfruit if you have the starfruit seeds. I know some other YouTubers would be saying grow onions because they can sell for a lot and gives more XP. However, onions by itself can't help you with cooking. We want something that we can farm as well as cook for a lot of experience points. At this point, you are going to spend all your coins to buy a lot of wheat and carrot seeds. Preferably, you want at least 300 wheat seeds and 100 carrot seeds. Yes, it sounds like a lot. At the same time, it isn't, because by the end of this, you're going to have over 1 million coins with level 60 economy. Once you have the seeds, you want to plant them manually and harvest them manually. You don't want to depend on any automatic system because that is too slow. And the more seeds you have, the faster this is going to go. By farming wheats alone, you can get anywhere from 18,000 experience points every 10 minutes. Now do this 10 times, that's 180,000 experience points, which is very close to unlocking a lot of the farming stuff. Then all you have to do is keep farming until you get somewhere around 10,000 to 20,000 wheat and 1,000 to 2,000 carrots or star fruit. Once you have the ingredients, next is cooking them. Here is the fun part, because this is going to level up so fast that your mind would explode. First, you turn all your wheats into dough at the cooking table. This is the fastest way of turning large amounts of wheats into dough. If you have harvested 10 to 20,000 wheats, you're going to get at least 3,000 doughs, which is 90,000 experience points. But the cooking isn't even finished yet. We can still cook some more because we still have carrots and star fruit. For every dough you have, you can turn that into a carrot cake batter or a star fruit cake batter. And that's another 270,000 to 540,000 experience points. But wait! The cooking is still not finished. We still need to bake the cake so we can sell it. At this point, the hardest part is actually cooking. The only fastest way to do this is manually putting the batter into the oven. Yes, it's horrible and it has to be done. The sooner you get this done, the sooner you don't have to do it. This whole cooking process gives you another 126,000 to 180,000 experience points. If you have reached this part of the video, your farming and your cooking will be at least level 50 and above. Finally, to get your economy, all you need to do is sell your freshly baked cake. Here I'm selling 3,000 starfruit cakes, giving me the grand total of 600,000 coins and 77,000 experience points in economy, pushing my levels to level 61. Now I would say that 3,000 starfruit cakes won't get you to level 60 right away. This whole cooking process is meant to level up farming, cooking, and economy at the same time. If you want to level up economy only, then you should farm starfruit, carrots, or onion because they give the best amounts of experience point per sale. Now if you have reached this point and you actually have sold 3,000 starfruit cakes, you shouldn't have any problems buying any more additional seeds to produce coins. All you need to do now is just grind a lot of food. The last two categories I want to mention is animal care and fishing. There is nothing much to talk about because there is no fast way to leveling them up. To level up fishing, go to a public server and fish. That's all you have to do. For animal care, you just need to take care of your animals. And that's it. So with all that being said, I hope you guys reach the levels that you want in this game. All it takes is a little bit of patience and some strategies that you never knew about. So thank you boys and girls for watching, and I'll see you in the next video in game or at the Carrot Club. Take care everybody.